Hello, hi, it's Liz here, and the glue book is back out. Remember this book? It's a fun book. Let's have a little quick flip through before we start on the page that we're going to do today. The creative adult is the child who survived. I like the opening page here with the cat chasing the mouse up the books. This is a good one. She could see no reason to act her age. And this is good as well. I like these few opening pages. By the time the tortoise had got back from the shop, his ice cream had melted. He was pleased with his funky new hat, which the seagull is just about to eat, I think, and steal off him. Then we've got this, which is the Professor's collection of butterflies and bugs. Then some collage, some music, some lyrics from the Beatles and Donald Fagen. Reality is just one way of looking at things. Enter water at own risk. That's a little arty one. A stamped one with some 49 and market bits. Head in the clouds, feet on the ground. Another kind of autumn leaves, autumn notes. I'm not sure about that. I never really liked that one. Santa. Oh, creepy Santa. Some Scottish words. Wheesht, bro and stoter. And a bird does not sing because it has an answer, it sings because it has a song, and it's got lots of little birds. So we're at this page. This is a How to Clean Your House old book. Yeah, from the charity shop. So we're going to do this page here, and I am going to join in with Barbie. Barbie at Nellie and Ruth Designs has made a page, or is starting in a book to make pages using crosswords, and I thought that was a really cool idea. So I got myself to Glasgow and I got this book for £3, £3.10p, and it's got large crosswords in it. So that's quite good for collages. You can just cut them down or whatever. So I got this, and I'm going to use this book, which I used to use a lot when I did the Marguerite Miller book challenges. So things to cut out in collage, and it's full of brilliant images. I have used it loads. It's well worth getting if you quite like to do collages. So we'll just put that over there just now. Right, so I want to cover this page a little bit. So I've got a piece of book page, and I'm just going to put that. I quite like the little bit of red border that you can see. So that's what we're going to do as a background. Of course, I've got my piece of puzzle here. I've stamped in the first word I'm going to use just to make sure that my stamps were going to fit in the boxes, and they do perfectly. So we'll just get that placed somewhere in the middle. So my other word that I'm going to stamp is down here, and it's, can we think, here we are, here are my couple, and it's going to be let's dance. So I'm going to stamp dance down there. Let me show you this little mismatched couple. Can you see? I think he's Egyptian, a kind of Egyptian, they call it a sand dance, and she looks like she's from West Side Story or something. So they've both decided they're going to have a little bit of a dance together. Now, dancers need music, so here we have Louis, and he'll go down in the corner somewhere so that we can get our dance in there and incorporate him into the collage. So that's the main kind of body of the collage, but we sort of want to do a few fancy bits with these blank spaces, I think. So I've got a stamp here from Stampers Anonymous Faded Type CMS 397. I've used this one a lot, as you can see. So I think we'll do some stamping, and I thought it was nice to choose, where did that come from? Some letters, just because it fits in with the theme of using letters and using a crossword puzzle. So we might stamp some random bits of this, and I also have, to keep with the kind of black and white theme, I've got some butterflies, which I think will go maybe somewhere. We'll see how the stamping works out. We might use the butterflies and we might not. It might all become a little bit too busy, but let's do some stamping first. So we will just move the book over here and bring in our alphabet stamps. So we're going to stamp dance. I'm just using my VersaFine Onyx Black, and I'm going to use the capital letters. This is Old Typewriter Alphabet Stamp. And it's quite easy to see because the squares, the cubes, more or less fit in the squares, and it doesn't matter if we get it a little bit squeegee. It's quite fun looking through the crossword book, trying to find a crossword that will fit what you want to, the words you want to use. So I knew that let's was 4 letters and dance was 5 letters, obviously. So I looked through the book for clues. You know how, like, beside the clues it tells you how many letters is in the word. So I looked through the book and I wanted a 4 and a 5 that were near each other. So that's that stamped. Let's stamp before we stick it into the book, because the book is kind of a bit bumply. There's a good word. I don't know if that's a Scottish word or a well-known word. But bumply it is, although I'm going to be putting it on this, which is a bit bumply. But anyway, it doesn't matter. Right, I'm just going to use the black again. And maybe stamp it a little bit off. Ah, that's cool. So roughly, where will we be? Right, I think maybe about here. Good. Just takes away from the plainness. And maybe just a little bit at the bottom here. There. Okay. Get all my bits. Right, now are we ready to glue this down? Now that we've stamped, is there's nothing else that we want to do to it before we stick it down? I don't think so. I think we're happy with that. So I'm just going to use my glue stick. So we are getting glorious weather here at the moment. It's very warm, blue skies, sunny days. This is our summer. Probably will only last a couple more days. And we'll be back to business as usual with the rain, maybe. Let me just get a little bit of, because this book page is a little bit shiny and I'm just not sure that that ink has dried yet. It's still a little bit wet, so I didn't want to just go like that and get ink everywhere. Okay. Now I need him to be just on the edge of the E there, which means this needs to go over off the page a little bit, but that's okay. Well, off the edge of the book page. So that needs to go just over the washi tape down the side there. That's where it needs to go. Right, now let's just, that's about right. Where did that bit of paper go? Managed to get glue, as is my way. There we are. Okay. So let's get our dancers. Perfect. She certainly looks like she's having a good time. I'm liking that. Right, let's just turn that page. Oh, I think I've used that page already. Right, that's a dryer page. There we are. Need to get a new glue magazine. Well, not a new magazine, an old magazine that I can use to glue on. He has to go in the corner because cutting him out the book, he was in a corner, and so he's got a straight edge there, which is why he has to sort of go down there. But it's good anyway because he's looking up at the dancers. Now we have to be careful here that we don't lose a leg or an arm or even a head. Now it's not, I've done it loads of times, it's not, all is not lost if you lose a limb, because you can just stick it back on the book and you would never know, but it's just a bit of a faff if you do it. If you lose a bit of something, you have to carefully line it up and so It's better if we don't lose a limb. So we'll just lightly use the glue. There we are. And he is going just so that he touches there. And they're both dancing on that line of squares. Right, let's just, where did my bit of, there it's there. Okay, what do you think? It's quite fun. Let's dance. Right, now do we need the butterflies? Let's see. So that's how it looks with the butterflies. And that's how it looks without the butterflies. I think I like it with the butterflies. I'm just going to overlap that on, because then that attaches the butterflies to the focal point if I overlap this one. Well, in my head anyway, that's a rule. Right. So yeah, we've been going out a little bit, out and about, but it really is too hot for the dog. So we have to be careful where we go and how long we're in the car. We put the air conditioning on, but it's still pretty hot in the back of the car where she lies. And then we get to a place and we're like, right, we need to find a shady spot so that she can lie down. So but we were out this morning when it was cooler and we're in for today, so I'm having a crafty afternoon. So I'll get this done and I'll get this published on YouTube on the channel, and then I shall maybe have time to organise another video, and I'll be one video ahead which is unusual. Usually I'm just do a video, get it on, do a video, get. I don't know how people can do umpteen videos and be totally ahead and schedule them all and get them all done. I admire the organised people that can do that. I usually think the day before, what am I going to do? And just get it done. And then just move on to the next thing. So there we are. So remember, it was Barbie's idea, Nellie and Ruth Designs. Pop along. Barbie did a really good one with, I think it was vintage pattern ladies from, you know, the sewing patterns. And she's got words in her crossword that fit with her collage. And yeah, so yeah, I would love if you went to see that video that gave me the inspiration for this. And if you've enjoyed this one, a thumbs up is much appreciated. Thanks for joining me today, and I'll see you next time. Bye for now.